Hey guys, what's going on? This is Tuuvas, and I'm here today to bring you guys another I'm here today to bring you guys a brand new in real life tutorial video. Believe it or not. This guy right here, his name is Bindertron. He is a superhero made of binder clips and different color binder clips. He faces off against the evils of unruly, disorganized paperwork. Together with the paper clipper and super stapler X, no document will go unbound. Saturdays at 9 a.m. Check your TV guide for local listings. No, but seriously guys, I'm going to show you how to make this guy right here. I was bored at work and I had like 20 binder clips, small size by the way, different colors. 20 of them lying around and, well, I was bored. So I came up with this guy. So I thought it was pretty cool and I figured other people would love to learn how to make this guy, especially if you too are bored or at work or at school or whatever you guys do who watch my video. So I thought I'd show you guys how to make him. You can tilt his head up and down, which also rotates his shoulders. You can technically move his arm back like that, not that you would want to. He's got a little bit of mobility in him, not very much, but he's mostly there to look good on your desk. Like I said, you need 20 different binder clips. It doesn't matter what color. They could be either small size like this, they could be mini or micro or whatever the hell this is called, or you could just go with a typical all black one, which is actually still pretty nice, just that I'll be using these binder clips because they're easy for you guys to see. So, but this guy's actually more stable for some reason, not sure why. Alright, well, with all that being said, and without further ado, I will show you guys how to make Bindertron version 2.1. Okay guys, and we're back. Sorry for the slight change in camera angle, but I know that's kind of annoying when it slightly changes instead of a completely different angle, but I kind of had to pick up my phone and then I dropped it. Alright, so hopefully we don't get any more buzzes. We probably will though. But anyways, so to go over the material list one more time, we need 20 binder clips. In my case, I am using 4 red binder clips, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 16 white. That is what we will be working with for making Bindertron 3.1, not 2.1. I actually got that wrong. And let's go ahead and get started. So first off, you're going to work on his torso. To make his torso, grab 2. This one will work. Grab 2 of your red ones, and then 1 of your white. And what you're going to do is kind of make them eat each other. And go like this, and just let them kind of be flush like that. Kind of pinch them together so it stays nice and flush with each other. Then you're going to want to do the same with this other red one. Make sure it goes on the same side as the other red, otherwise it'll just look dumb. And make it eat the other side. And there you go. That is your torso. Not too bad, right? And what you may want to do is kind of push it together like this. Kind of get it center right here so these guys stay lined up. Because that's going to be very important for the head to be able to clip on properly. So there you go. That's the torso. And now that that's done, let's work on the knees. So in order to make knees, you take 2 of your white ones and just make them eat each other like before, except don't put a third one. Just leave it at 2. There you go, done. Not bad. Do the same for another knee, because there are in fact 2 knees on a humanoid body. So you want to do this, make it each other, and then make sure it's flush. There you go, 2 knees, just like so. Now put that away with the torso, and let's go ahead and start making the upper body. So to make the upper body, grab 1 of your red ones. This is going to be your head, and go ahead and connect it here. Now, one way to check to make sure this will actually clip on properly and stay there nicely is to, oh yeah, by the way, this is going to be for the legs, but with your torso, where you have 3 prongs sticking up, take the ones on the side and flip them down like that. Okay? Now let's go back to the head. So to make sure that the head will stay on properly, what I was saying before is that you have to make sure this thing stays as even as possible. Basically what you want is for this guy to be as, I don't know, as evenly spaced, or right, basically you want them right next to each other, otherwise the binder clip won't clip on nicely. So to make sure this thing grips on well, what you can do is make the slide on just like so, and go a little bit further in, and then slowly pull it out until you hear a click. Like that. You guys probably didn't hear it, but you'll definitely feel it at least. So that means it'll hold on nice and tight while you work with the rest of the body. And as you leave it on your desk to pose. So anyways, to make the shoulders, go ahead and take 1 of your white ones and clip it onto this binder clip grip here. I don't even know, I don't think that's what it's called, but whatever, I'll just call them grips. These things right here, this metal thing. And just go ahead and just clip it on. And you're not going to do anything like half bite onto it or anything like that where it bites onto that metal clip there. No, you're going to fully put on like that and make it eat it whole. Then you want to do for the other side, the same thing for the other side, I should say. And then you got your shoulders. And because of the way that the binder clips are laying against the middle one, they won't go any higher than this. So you don't have to worry about him going like with the shoulder like all up high. So that's not too bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the forearms. To make the forearms, you want to take one of your other white ones and go like so. And the same thing like we did with the head, just start a little bit further in like that, then slowly pull out until you hear a click. See? There you go. And then you want to do the same for the other side. Start off a little far in, and then slowly pull out until you feel or hear a click. And this one isn't making, that means it's no good for this, so just move on to another one. Do the same thing, start off a little bit deep, and oh, that wasn't quite good enough. It may take a little bit of work. This is why I like the black one more, is because they, goddamn, really, they tend to be more reliable in this sense. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I know you guys didn't hear it, but that was a pretty solid click right there. Alright, so those are your forearms, actually no, those aren't your forearms, those are your elbows. Now to make your actual forearm slash fist, whatever you want to call them, this is technically a fist, I guess, right here. But you want to do what you did with the shoulders and kind of just slide it right over like that. And there you go, that's how you make the forearm. And now your upper body is complete. Alright, so now that your upper body is complete, I'll now show you how to make the legs. Cool, huh? Okay guys, so now that we have pretty much the entire upper body finished, what I'm going to ask you guys to do now is, hold on, let's get this focused right. What I'm going to ask you guys to do now is take your fingers and go ahead and touch the very tips of the shoulders, then pinch like so, and then pull off, because we don't need this on right now anymore, because we've already finished it. It's pretty easy to put that back on, so let's leave that off to the side. Make sure everything is nice and compressed and even. Now, what we're going to work on are the legs. So you're going to want to take your knee, or one of your knees, and flip down one of the sides. So let's go ahead and do this side, and take a look at it. This right here is going to be your shin. If you don't know what shin is, it is what your foot attaches to. So it's going to be on the bottom side, so like this. So from here, what you're going to want to do is take this metal piece and slip it in between these two parts of the right side leg. So what you're looking at on this side. So basically this binder piece that is facing down, it should always be on the inside. So you're going to want to take this metal piece, and slip it in between these two right here. Then while that is going in between, go ahead and pinch it, then have it clamp down onto that grip, onto the grip of the torso, so the leg portion of the torso. Then same thing as before, go ahead and start a little bit high and slowly drag out until you hear a nice solid click. Otherwise you may have to redo the knee. Well, you don't have to. Actually, it grips it pretty solid, so you don't have to worry so much about that. It's just one of my nitpicks about my Bindertron. Sounds dirty. Yeah, this is getting kind of annoying. Let's move on to the other knee, and hopefully that's a little bit better. So like I said, flip this down. This part that's facing down always goes on the inside. And then do that. Please click. Please click. Oh, that kind of clicked. So it's going to go about that far down. And it's going to barely fit in there. You could barely see it edging out the inside right there. So that's how deep it's going to go. Then from here, you're going to want to raise this. And then keep this guy down. So there you go. That's one leg without a foot. Now, next, you're going to want to assemble a new knee because the other one sucked. But let's just make sure this will actually do the clicking sound before we... Ah, there we go. This one's good. So, remember, the one on the inside is and facing down, or the one facing down is always going to be on the inside. So when you're looking at it like this, flip this guy down. And then make sure this guy goes in between like so. Now, it might be a little hard to see. Then as it's going on the inside, go ahead and lift this guy up and hope it... Ah, wait. I have this on... Was that the right side? It should have been the right side. Well, whatever. So anyways, like before, just make sure it fits on. I have a feeling I have it on the wrong side. Let's flip this around like so. Ow. Ah, my finger. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. God damn it. I'm taking a shot in the dark here. Flip that down. Flip this up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. And from here, once you get that on, just like the other leg, flip that up. There you go. You got the main portion of the legs done, your knees. Now from here, you're going to want to make the feet. Feet are pretty simple. All you got to do is take one of your decent binder clips and clip it on just like so. You're going to have it so that when you're sliding these things down, you're going to hear two main clicks. You're going to hear one here, then you're going to hear one there. You're going to want that second one like that. So that's going to be your feet. Then from here, all you got to do is lift the inside binder grip and just leave it like that, okay? Now take another decent binder clip, one that clicks. Like I said, just test it the same way as before. Start off kind of deep and slowly drag down. That's one click. That's two click, okay? Now on the inside, lift this binder clip grip, and there you go. So that is basically the feet minus having to move this up, but that'll be saved till later. So let's go ahead and kind of flesh out the legs themselves with the remaining, this somehow seems off. The remaining 4 binder clips. Okay guys, so I know what I did wrong, and that's basically that these 2 binder clips is actually supposed to be white, whereas this guy is supposed to be red. The reason for that is because I now have only 3 white left and then 1 red. Basically where these guys are going to go are here, 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 and here. 3 of them are going to be white, 1 red, so there's going to be an oddball in there, but that's fine. Just use your guys' imagination and go through this tutorial one more time if it really irks you that much, but basically what I did was swap these 2 for 2 white and swap this white one, his crotch, for 1 red. Then you should have enough white. Wait, does that even make sense? Eh, whatever guys, use your imagination. Just be glad I'm showing you how to do it so far. I'm kind of annoyed with this now. Alright, so let's go ahead and flesh out these legs. Oh, and I kind of knocked my camera. So basically what you're going to want to do is pretty simple. Just take your camera and focus it a little better. There we go. We're going to take this binder clip and kind of slip it over this shin section right here. And when you put it on, make sure it goes all the way forward, and then that should be good. And one thing I like to do is just make sure it goes as high as possible on that shin, so to the point where it stops moving, because what I'm going to do from here is lift this piece like that, and see how it kind of stops because it hits this back end right here. To get around that, all you got to do is kind of take your finger and push on it like that, and then push on this so that it goes around it like so. Then there you go. It'll stay in place and it stays at a nice high angle like that, and keeps the foot in place too. So let's go ahead and do the same on this side. Just fit this guy over the shin as far as it could go and as high as it could go. Then do the same for this side of the leg. See how it gets stopped by that back piece? Take your finger, push towards you, then take this one and push it back so that it fits right over the back end like that. There you go. You have pretty nice and even legs. See? Now if you push too hard down, the feet will slide up, but it's pretty easy just to pull them back down to the point where they'll click that second time. It'll be a nice sturdy place. So from here, you want to do the same thing except to the thighs. Now this one's a little bit harder because there is more metal on the inside of these clips, but it's still the same premise. All you got to do is clip them on as close together as you can, or as close as you can, and at the same time as low as you can instead. So basically you want both the shins and the thighs to go as close to the knees as you can, or as you're allowed to. Then take your red binder clip, if you screwed up like I did, which you probably will if you're following this tutorial to the heart. Sorry about that guys, I know I tend to make mistakes in my tutorial videos and I'm extremely sorry for that, but it's fine, makes them interesting. And you want to clip this on just like before, and there you go. So make sure it's as deep or as in as possible and as low to the knee as possible, and there you go. It'll stay pretty even. And there you have it. That's the lower body. Let's try and make this even. Some of the tips on trying to make sure it stays as even as possible. You can, like I said, you can push down on it to make it a little bit more stable by forcing one of the feet inward, but if you don't like that, chances are the piece that holds onto the thigh right here may not be as deep or as far as this side, and that's what's causing the misalignment. But if you guys don't care about it too much, don't worry about it. It still looks good anyways. So let's go ahead and top him off with the upper body and he will be complete. So go ahead and pinch the sides like earlier, just like so, and it should fit right on like that. And there you go. That's how you make Bindertron. Version, well, 3.2 now, I guess, with this red piece here. And there you go. That's how you make Bindertron. Thank you guys for watching the tutorial video. I hope you liked it. I hope it's a nice change of pace from my Minecraft tutorial videos and, well, my hiatus that's been going on. So sorry about that, guys. I kind of hope I'll be releasing more videos later, but for now, I guess this will have to do. Thank you guys for watching and have a good day. And I am back because I completely forgot one little kind of minor detail, but it's equally important to know how to do. I'm actually watching the video right now, trying to see what all I missed, and well, I realized something. Basically, you take this, take the back piece of the elbow, this guy right here, and actually, first off, you want to flip the shoulder grip up. This is painful. Alright, so what you want to do is flip the grip on the shoulder forward, then on the back of the elbow, flip the other grip straight up, and then flip this guy back over. Kind of just wedge it in like that, so you have it pressed up against the back of the shoulder like that. It stabilizes the arm really well, and it just looks cooler because it looks like it has a little spire coming out the top. And of course you want to do the same on the other side. Just flip that forward, flip the elbow piece back up like that, and lay that back. And there you go. Now Bindertron 3.2 is complete.